Hey everyone, it's a gorgeous day here in the sunny Okanagan, and I am on the Naramata Bench at Hillside Winery and Bistro, and with me are...
Hi, I'm Gina from Hillside Winery.
Great, and...
I'm Kathy Malone, the winemaker.
Fantastic, so two lovely women that know a lot about wines, and tell me a little bit about Hillside.
Hillside is one of the first wineries in British Columbia, and certainly on the Naramata Bench. Our founder, Vera Klokochka, was principal in lobbying the BC government to form the Farmgate license, which sort of opened the farm floodgates to over 200 wineries now in BC. So we're really proud of that heritage.
Fantastic, so along with Wild Goose and Lang, you guys are kind of like the original three.
Yes, well, Vera
Yes,
is a pioneer.
Yeah, absolutely. And so you've selected 3 wines for me to taste today. Tell me a little bit about Kathy, and what are you going to pour first?
So we'll pour the Viognier first. This is our 2012 Viognier. The Viognier we ferment partly in French oak barrels. The vineyard is located just across the street from us. Also is the Joas vineyard. We also do a single vineyard Merlot from that vineyard. But we like to give it a little bit of oak because we like to have the lees contact. So we have a pretty floral, elegant Viognier, but with a nice creaminess on the palate. Pairs really well with creamy pastas and seafood dishes. We like to call it a summer Chardonnay.
Fantastic, awesome. And our second wine is?
So the Merlot Malbec. This is a 2012 Merlot Malbec. This is one of our current faves at the winery. The fruit is from the Naramata Bench. It's from the 2012 vintage, which was a hot year after a couple of cool years. So really stunning, juicy, big red wine.
Fantastic, and I'm going to guess that would pair very well with a grilled steak.
Yes.
Fantastic, awesome. And our last is?
So this is the 2011 Pinot Noir. Hillside started Pinot Noir in 2010, so this is just our second vintage. We've already won a couple of silver medals for this wine. The vineyard for this is at the north end of Naramata, just below the KBR. It's this beautiful little hot spot, and so year after year we just get really lovely, ripe Pinot Noir. Smooth,
fantastic,
jammy, yummy.
Fantastic. Well, Pinot Noir happens to be one of my favorite wines at the moment, so I can't wait to taste. And if this is only your second vintage, chances are they're just going to keep getting better and better and better.
Yeah, something fun that we do with this too is because by the time of year we're making the labels for this vintage, we get a little bit lazy about writing back label copy. So we have a back label writing contest, and in 2011 the person who won it wrote a haiku, and which you would have just read.
Yes.
And the 2012 is written as a singles ad. It's really fun. It's
fantastic. Awesome. Okay, well I think it's time for me to taste some of your wines.
Okay, enjoy.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, so you can see the gorgeous view of Lake Okanagan, or Okanagan Lake as it's called, behind me. I'm about to try the Hillside Viognier, the Reserve Viognier. And actually very creamy, really nice. I can taste a little bit of that French oak that it was aged in, and delicious. I would do this with a carbonara pasta. Would be fantastic. Next up, we're gonna do the Cab, or the Merlot. Whoopsie daisy here. The Merlot Malbec, which I'm anticipating is going to be really good with a barbecued steak. That 2012 year really produced some fantastic grapes here, especially for the Merlot, and this is fantastic. And last but not least, we're going to go to the second year for the Pinot Noir here from Hillside, and I'm really excited about this because this is one of my favorite wines at the moment. Jammy, delicious, and I think you could do some nice roast chicken, a little bit of roast pork with this would be fantastic, and maybe even a little grilled salmon. So bon appetit, enjoy your wine, and come down and check out Hillside here on the Naramata Bench.